Good day and welcome to your most preferred channel, Channel Up, where I will give you updates on issues that are trending around the globe, especially Nigerian celebrity news. Thanks for joining us. My name is Angelo Himalayas. If you're watching me for the first time, then I urge you to please pick a seat and sit back, tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you've been watching me for a very long time now, then you know the drill. Okay, without wasting much of your time, I told you I'll be touching lots of trending issues, especially about Nigerian celebrities. Peter Okoye of Psquare has disowned his brothers publicly while simultaneously disputing claims that he did not support dancehall singer Cynthia Morgan when she accused his brothers of treating her poorly in the music industry. This is a big one. Now listen, don't forget that Cynthia Morgan was once signed to Square Records that is allegedly owned by Jude Engis Okoye, the elder brother of the twins Peter and Paul Okoye. Now, a few days ago, on the 4th of June to be precise, Peter Okoye of Psquare took to his social media accounts to accuse his brothers, that is Jude Engis Okoye and Paul Okoye, of paying publicists to allegedly tarnish his image and make him look like a liar before Nigerians. Now, in subsequent posts, he said, "I disown them," according to him. Now, it is believed that he was referring to his brothers, Jude Okoye and Paul Okoye. Now, he went further to claim that his brother's wife, Jude, owned 80% of the company that diverted Psquare's proceeds for years. Yet, they made it look like his own wife, Lola Omotayo Okoye, was the main problem. Yes, you know that over time, we've been seeing the two brothers fighting amongst themselves, including their older brother or their elder brother Jude Engis Okoye. It spanned for a long time, even after their marriages. All right, and one person has been portrayed in front like the bad one, like the liar, which allegedly turned out to be Peter Okoye. All right, now in this particular post he made, it feels like he had been, suppressing his opinion for a very long time, especially what happened to Mr. Mehdi of the same Square Records, and then what still happened to Cynthia Morgan of the same Square Records. Don't forget that these two people later left the record label and dished out lots of shocking revelations about ill treatments in the record label. Now, he wrote on his social media platform, "Now you all are shocked and surprised to see me or to see my tweet on Cynthia Morgan after so many years, because some of you were blinded by the narrative they created and made you all believe my wife was the problem in order for them to continue doing their evil acts behind closed doors." This was the post of Peter Okoye on his social media platform. Meanwhile, it was his wife that owned 80% of the company that diverted Psquare's proceeds for years. Imagine if it was my wife, Lola. By now, the media will have been using her as a headline. "I will continue speaking my truth." Wow. That was the revelation by Peter Okoye, and from what he was saying, it looks like there is a sort of oppression that goes on, is being suffered by any artist that is signed by the alleged Square Records. And then everybody said the narrative with netizens and Nigerians who loved music and who loved these twins that have existed since 1999 in the music industry, was that Lola, the wife of Peter, was the bad egg. She was the Delilah, okay, in the whole thing. All right, but him speaking out now seems like this is now the truth. All right, we can't take this hook, line, and sinker because the two brothers are yet to come out to either refute or affirm to this particular fact. So before that happens, trust Nigerians and trust lovers of music in Nigeria. They've taken sides already, and we wouldn't love to take sides at this time. But I would, what I would say is Peter Okoye, Jude Okoye, and Paul Okoye have made their stunts again. This time in 2025. Or they just cut out Mr. Mehdi and Cynthia Morgan from the whole picture. Something is happening in Square Records that needs an investigation. All right. In light of Peter Okoye's recent revelations, it's quite crystal clear that deep-seated tensions exists within the Okoye family, and their business dealings have resurfaced publicly. His decision to disown his brothers publicly on social media shows the gravity of the allegations and the emotional toll that these disputes have taken over the years on him. As the public continues to digest these claims, as I said, one thing remains certain: beyond the fame and success of the P-Square that we've all known lies a very big, complex and fractured relationship that may take more than time to heal. Whether these wounds can even be mended remains to be seen. But for now, Peter remains resolute in standing by what he calls the truth. All right, so let's wait for responses. All right, so another banger is happening hot in Nollywood, and this is trending quite heavy for some time now. Nollywood is shaking. Trust me, Regina Daniels just did the unthinkable. What had actually started like a little shade has exploded into one of the biggest celebrity trends of the year. Now, Regina Daniels didn't just respond to somebody. She went full savage, all right? And you know what? Her target was Angela Okorie. Let me tell you what happened. Pick a seat. Now, what began as a message of forgiveness from Angela quickly escalated into one of the most explosive online exchanges or online beefs between Nollywood actresses. Now, on Instagram, first of all, Angela Okorie posted a video addressing recent news about fellow actress Mercy Johnson's health, all right, sparking a chain reaction that brought Regina Daniels into the center of the storm. Now, in this video, Angela Okorie, who is very, very controversial, made startling claims, okay, beginning with a moment of empathy. That was how she started, all right. She has been in the news for the wrong reasons for the past 2 weeks. Now, Angela went on to say that despite past grievances with Mercy Johnson, she had chosen to let go of the bitterness. Now, I read from her post, and today I have forgiven her. You know, these bloggers, they are very crazy. When they see me comment on somebody's wall, they will just munch it and post. And before you know it, it will start trending. That was what she wrote. Now, but her message quickly turned into something more confrontational. This is what brought the trouble. Pay attention. She went on to write, but the truth is that tell Mercy to go and apologize to the people she has offended. Tell her I said so. Apologizing to people you have wronged is better than using church words that you don't represent. Mercy did a whole lot of things in the industry, and today I am forgiving her for real because of God. If we are going to go down memory lane, she went spiritual. For me, that was Angela Okorie's statement on IG. Now, Angela's statement stirred widespread reactions online, but none was louder than the one from Regina Daniels. Now, Miss Johnson rather have had a very good relationship with Regina Daniels, all right? I think they are like doing this mommy-daughter thing in Nollywood, all right? And that is the reason why Regina Daniels felt prompted to reply Angela Okorie despite her calm nature and her cool nature over the years. All right, so in reply to Angela Okorie's statement, Mercy Johnson's goddaughter, that's Regina Daniels, her goddaughter in the industry, she calls her mommy, and Mercy Johnson calls her daughter. All right, she replied this. She took it personal because it had to do with somebody she once had a beef with. That's Angela Okorie, and she did not reply at that time. And this particular one had to do with her own industry mother. All right, so her reply was quite brutal to Angela Okorie. Don't forget, Regina Daniels is the wife to Ned Nwoko. All right, so let's go there. Regina Daniels' reply was thus: with all due respect, Auntie Angela, you dey mad. This one is strong. Now, in a follow-up post, Regina quite doubled down this statement, and she went further to say, I beg, no forgive, because for this side, we know they forgive. Continue, and whilst at it, don't forget to say, she get pikin, we gidigba, no dey shalaye. That was what Regina Daniels wrote on her own social media platform. And then she said, being kind doesn't make you weak. It makes you trusted, respected, and remembered. But I tell you what, just hours after this post came, she came back swinging. This time she went directly targeting Regina Daniels and her family. She said, Angela Okorie said, you married a man who is supposed to be your great-grandfather. The kind of low IQ you have is why I advise this younger generation. Regina Daniels was not done either. She no leave am there. She replied quickly. It was now like an online war. Now she said, "He is everything your mind prays for, but can't attract. Don't get me started on telling the world how you were chasing this same old man." Now, Regina Daniels did not beat around the bush. She dropped a direct, brutal line. She wrote, "He is everything your kind of people pray for but can't attract." Now, let your age reflect your reasoning. Clearly, you failed because a girl who once admired you at age 6 now sees you as nothing to write home about. This reply by Regina Daniels was quite brutal, but that was not just a kind of clap back. Trust me, that was a total character assassination by Regina there. She was very raw, very direct, and very personal. All right. Regina Daniel is basically telling Angela that she once inspired her, but now she is nothing. Okay, you wanted what I have, but now you can't get it. That's what she's saying. Now, the old man in the center of this controversy is Ned Nwoko.
Yeah, normally people wey know me for street, like people wey know me real life, you know say you be baby wey dem carry dey come my house. People wey know me real life, they know say me I no like old people smell. So like if you check from my exes, you go know say me Angela normally you guys fresh like me first of all, you don't understand. I just make money for my skin, me and dirty people and ancestors no fit dey do anything. So how can you even talk about that? How can you even say that I did what? God forbid. I reject you in Jesus' name. I reject you and your ancestor in Jesus' name. God forbid. You called me when I was in Abuja and I came to your house. And your husband was even discussing with me about a movie. He wants me to put you in my movie. And later he dashed me money, 500,000 naira. The receipt is still in my account. I will print statement if you want to. And I told you, Regina, your husband dashed me money, you see. Thank you. As the legit queen that I am, I'm not case I can so many things. But my girl, you know, she said, hey, yeah, that's nice. All of a sudden, the man blocked me. I didn't know the reason he blocked me. I heard that Regina knows how to spoil people to her husband. I never knew that she could do that to me. How can I be looking for an ancestor? Have people have ever seen me with ancestor? All the exes sworn and know with me. You don't see old people for around my corner. You know they possible. I don't like old people smell. When I don't old, they hear old people smell. I know if they hear old people smell.
If you know Regina Daniels very well, you will know that for years she has kept her cool. She has been avoiding drama all along after she married Ned Moko. She ignored all the trolls and tantrums that were thrown at her, okay? But now she has heard enough. With this one bold accusation, Regina Daniels actually flipped the entire narrative, all right? Now, what are we actually looking at? What is the case now? If you want to know more about this case, I dropped a video formally about it. Now, what initially sounded like a spiritual or emotional resolution turned into a fierce and deeply personal feud, if you ask me. Angela Okore's decision to forgive Mercy Johnson was wrapped in accusations, criticisms of the past, and then leading some lots of fans to question the motive behind the post for initially, asking if it was a genuine healing forgiveness or an attack in disguise. Now, Regina Daniels and her fairy defense of Mercy Johnson, her alleged mother in Nollywood, was equally complex. It was not just about loyalty; it was about public image, generational pride, and setting boundaries in a kind of space where silence is, let's say, often mistaken for weakness. Because in Nollywood, if you keep quiet, they feel you're weak. So the bigger picture is this: this Wahala shows several realities of Nollywood and celebrity culture, different styles. Now, you see that when forgiveness is made public, trust me, it becomes a kind of performance, or it's a kind of it becomes an open interpretation, or even a backlash. Now, social media is not a place that you play; it's a battleground. All right. So whether or not Mr. Johnson will respond to this remains to be seen. But for now, lots of fans have gone different sides. Some are defending Angela Okorie's right to speak her truth, and others are backing Regina Daniels' fierce reply to Angela. All right. But one thing is clear: in Nollywood, nothing stays buried forever, and no grudge stays silent for a very, very long time. This beef will continue, trust me, and I will follow up and give you updates on it. Remember, it began from when Mrs. Johnson began to lose weight and Angela Okorie came for her. That was in the other video. You can check it on my videos. Now, when Regina Daniels' claim started, we don't want to know whether it's true or not, but this is quite personal and the drama is far from over. Now, Regina Daniels has stepped out of her usual quiet zone and set the internet on fire, okay, with all these responses, okay, and with more secrets to drop. I tell you what, secrets will drop. All right, so if you're a beginner in Nollywood, come on, you have to get used to the war. Okay, so stay tuned because this gist is not ending anytime soon, and we will be here to break it all down gradually as it happens. Thank you so much for staying this far. If you enjoyed our videos, come on, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it to your relations, friends at home and abroad. And don't forget to drop comments about what you think about these cases and these controversies, trending controversies I've dropped for you. And then don't also forget to subscribe to this channel and turn the notification bell so that you will be reminded when we drop a new update as fresh as this. See you next time. Before I go, my name is Angelo Himalayas. Bye.